Hey guys! Welcome back to another episode of Take Her Mic Away, where our opinions are often off script, but always on brand. It's your girl, your co-host, Macy Craft. Thank you guys so much for coming back and joining us for another week. As you know, Janai's in the back, just helping us get started, getting along, but she's gonna come up here and join us as we know and love. But anyways, we have a great show for you guys tonight. As always, you already know, there's so much to talk about. Actually, so much to talk about. A lot of NFL stuff to talk about. So, but my most exciting sports event was definitely how we reclaimed our title of running LA. Let me just tell you, our girls basketball team ate that. Nobody thought they was going to get there and get over there and go to UCLA's crib and beat them. And they did. And they played phenomenally. Juju, crazy. We'll talk about her later because I got a lot to say. But also, the NFL Combine, y'all, has concluded. And there was a lot of lack of participation from big names, but also some shocking moments. And some disappointments, some would say. It's always a toss-up with the Combine. But in the spirit of the NFL, we're also discussing the NFLPA report cards. Let me just tell y'all, some of y'all need to get your stuff together. I was reading through it and I said, oh, no. This can't be y'all. I would have never known this. Commanders, Bengals, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? I'm especially shocked about the Commanders. The Bengals, we've been seeing them struggle, But the Commanders, I don't know what's going on with y'all. But, before we dive in, y'all, I just want to give you a special welcome, especially to those of you who have not been here before, who have never seen an episode of Take Her Mic Away. This show covers all things sports and culture, from college sports to professional, pop culture, and everything in between. Every week, Janai and I work so hard to research important topics and events to keep you guys updated, informed, and let you know what we're thinking. Y'all, also, throughout this whole chat, throughout this whole episode, don't forget that you guys can leave comments right down below in the chat. We love to interact. Janai especially. She loves the comments. She be on y'all in the comments. So if you're going to say it, be bold about what you say and sit there, because she is going to take her time to eat you up. I promise you. But yes, and if you're watching this after we have posted, don't feel left out. Janai can get you in the comments after too. So you can leave a comment down below as well, y'all. We have so much to talk about. We're so excited. And here we go.
I have to make sure that the sound was working.
Ooh, are these new glasses?
A couple. Oh, they aren't. But I lost my, misplaced,
lost.
should I say. I lost my glasses in the basketball arena. I went back. They don't have a lost and found. They give it all to DPS. And then they said, you have to fill out a report, which I did. Then you have to wait for, DPS is like our security, our school security. You have to wait for them to contact you. And the DPS thing is from all school events, like any event, whether it's a club or, I don't even know. I was like, huh? Is there like some vault that DPS?
That's actually crazy.
I know the security workers are like,
that must be something new, because I always remember like someone being like, oh, I lost something, and then be like, oh, we're going to take you to like the head of the people in here and they'll like help you find it.
I wish. I said, you know what? Let me just get some new ones. Not these. I need some everyday ones, I feel like. So we'll see. I don't know what this means, but I keep hearing this like phrase and it's like baddie, shot o'clock.
You don't know what that's from Baddies.
Oh no. I keep hearing it though.
How did you just hear that? And that's been out for months, maybe even a year. It's probably been over a year.
I don't know. But you guys, it's March. March Madness. March means Ramadan if you're celebrating it.
March means spring break. Get me out of these classes.
Period. Okay, yeah. I mean, March is it's a good month. Yes. If you're in school, you're almost at the end, you're almost there.
Shout out to the Pisces. But my brothers are Pisces.
Oh wait,
and
my sisters are Pisces.
You're a
my
hater.
brother.
You were about to.
I had to think of who any Pisces that I know.
But do you see how she was already ready to hate?
I kind of was revving up those fryers. Also, Melanin March, we do not stop celebrating Black History Month. Okay,
they gave us that short month. We're gonna keep it going.
Exactly. But as Macy said, please comment in the chat. We love for you guys to tune in, and yeah, keep it going. I mean, might as well start off. I don't know there's a lot to talk about. I don't know what's got you like on edge. What are you itching to speak on?
Not like itching in a bad way, but like I'm most excited about the way our girls performed.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
absolutely.
Because
it just feels good,
right?
Like,
especially
finally.
because y'all know we've been struggling a little bit in the sports department.
All sports. I mean, all of our spring sports dominate.
I'm not even trying to be mean, but it's really just the boys.
Yeah.
But the girls are eating.
Always.
I mean,
She's referring to USC women's basketball. Yeah. If you don't know, we're USC students.
Yes. Let me just tell you, there were so many people that were like, okay, you guys won at home, but you're not going to be able to go to UCLA and win.
Walk in your trap.
Low key.
Take over your trap.
It seems like they were down the whole game pretty much. I said, y'all even want to win?
I think they led maybe once.
Literally.
Briefly.
Literally. I said.
I was going to go. I'm looking at the tickets. I said, $600. Literally. You're kidding me.
I said, there's no way.
Be so serious. Like, can we stop robbing? $600.
Literally. I'm sorry. There should be like
for college.
It should be a college student section.
Thank you.
Especially if it's like USC. Like, it's rivalry. Well, I'm not paying $600.
I was so disappointed. The men's is $70. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that.
I'm not paying that.
I was
like
us. 14. We can't get a little
2. I'm not paying that.
And I don't want to see Kobe Johnson. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I don't know, but let's focus on the women, like she said. I mean, dominant performance. I'm just so happy. Like, I mean, we've been saying this every game. I'm like, we can win. We're gonna win this. Like, there's no UConn. I was definitely like, oh my goodness.
No, for sure.
But like every game, I just had this confidence because of our roster. Even last year, I knew we had depth, but this year it's like, and there were games, I would say, at least 3 or 4 where Juju was in a slump. Like, I would say shooting slump. Yeah. Not like, she still was getting the rebounds and assists and free throws, but she wasn't hitting her 3. She wasn't hitting her mid-range. Kiki stepped up. Avery stepped up. I don't know why I call this girl Rain. I can't remember her name. She's a freshman. She has brown hair, and she's on the shorter side.
I don't know how to say it. Ryan?
I think it's Ryan. I can't remember. Y'all know I'm not too good at names.
She's not.
But dogs. But this game, I was a little concerned because Juju, double digits. Kiki, double digits. Everybody else, 4, 3. I mean, Avery, she had a couple at the end, but like, it made me a little nervous.
It does, but I feel like, I don't know why, but when Juju plays UCLA, it's like a get back game. You would have thought they really be eating her up. And I said, I don't know. Maybe they,
and them, I don't know them. We don't know them.
There's no beef. I don't know if there is.
I feel like it's
beef.
more of a football, like,
literally.
Y'all not really ready to come here. But basketball, it's like, okay.
I love it though, but she's really like one of the only ones that really embraces that. Like, I was texting her, I said, why does Juju literally look like she's been carrying, like actually carrying each and every person on the team all the way down the court? Because I'm like, she was sweating, she was hyped, she was clearly the most hyped player, the best player out there on the court. Like, no debate.
I mean, Kiki, did you see for the first half, I believe she had to sit out because she had 3 fouls so early.
So like she had 3 fouls.
They had to like, take one for the team, Kiki. They needed to save her. I felt so bad. I'm like, 3?
That does suck, but she ate up too. I mean, she had 17 points. I mean, Kiki.
Kiki's like that.
I mean, Kiki is like that. Yeah, for real. They were trying to, no disrespect to Rhea. They were trying to push the Rhea and Juju thing the whole time, and I'm like, don't.
I think they had to only because she was.
That's fair.
Out,
but I said,
unfortunately.
Don't disregard
not
my girl,
too much
Kiki.
on our girl. Okay.
I'm like, no, now that they're all back, Red, Kiki, Juju, Kennedy be getting in there.
No, really, Kennedy. I think Big Ten freshman all honors, something like that, or first team something. I think it was all freshman honors.
Even Tolly, I remember at the beginning we were like, what is her role? But like, she's really grown into it. She really moves the ball around well. And she gets her points to keep it pushing.
Yes, I'm really excited though because. I was I would say not too hard, but Clarice, I was just so nervous. Yeah. But I would say the past 5 games, I'm like, take Rhea off. I love her, but she's a walking foul. I can't lie.
Rhea do be
Sometimes I'm like, not now. This is not the time to foul, bro. I love her though. She's an excellent basketball player. But I'm like, girl, you know you're way bigger. You hit their head.
And you know, because especially when you're so tall, they don't be giving you nothing.
No leeway
It's one little tap and they said, girl.
No, literally. That's why I was like, come on. But Clarice, like, no longer am I nervous. Like, I know Clarice is going to go
She's really grown a lot.
Like, I'm not trying to compare, but y'all, this is what I expected from last year, Josh and Vince Iwuchukwu. Like, to be interchangeable. Like, come in.
Yeah.
Interchangeable with the rebounds. Interchangeable with scoring. Interchangeable with guarding their man. No. I'm like, you're 7 foot. What? Now, granted, they're gone. So, just a little old scab that I picked at. But, Clarice, yeah, I think everybody on that team gets flowers. Like, not one person.
No, for sure.
Not one person.
I agree.
Lacks. I think they did Malia so dirty. She got an honorable. Okay, y'all. Honorable mention already means you didn't get chosen.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, like, team support. Like, moral support.
It's crazy.
Let me read the exact award. Y'all, this is grimy. I was like, honorable mention of moral support? The Big Ten is rude. Like, you should just...
No, that is. I'm not even gonna lie. One time for like our senior, I hated my volleyball
sportsmanship.
Coach.
Honorable mention.
No, I swear.
Honorary sportsmanship.
During my senior year of volleyball, I hated my coach, but she literally gave me as a dig the sportsmanship because she wouldn't play me. She's like, "You cheered so well for your team." I said,
"Like, come on."
That's okay.
I really want to see Malia shine though.
But I will say Malia is undersized, but she plays well.
Defensively. You're not getting past her.
Literally, when she first got here, I was like, Pitbull. Why they call her Pitbull? But I'm like, low key, that's how she plays on the court.
Yeah,
she really is a dog. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No, she's great too. I'm like, they have so many people on the bench that they can put in there, and then
that's what I love.
You're not really too worried. But I'm like these, and Miss Avery.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Miss Avery's eat up.
Yes, absolutely. I just hope going forward. Like, you don't have to rely on Juju. If she wants to have a 51-point game, okay.
Literally.
She wants to go 30, okay. Like, Warriors, like, if Steph don't go 50, they lose. No, I hope that it's not like Juju, Kiki, and they just have balance going forward because you're facing big teams. You're not,
for sure.
Big Ten, It's like Tennessee,
I'm hoping this doesn't make them slack
LSU.
off. I think especially with how much attention Juju gets, and everybody on social media was like, "What
player
she
of
got
the year?
with?
Big Ten player of the year."
And I'm like, this is only her second year. This is only her second
year. She's 19.
Literally, I was telling my mom, I'm like, obviously,
I
wish her the best. I'm like, she's accomplished so much, and in a way, it kind of sucks that women have to do the whole 4 years. 'Cause I'm like, I don't want her to. Like, I need them to keep recruiting well so she doesn't, plateau or anything. I'm like...
Yes. Bro, our bigs are leaving.
Literally.
Kiki, Clarice,
she's already
Rhea.
done so much. It's like, bro, y'all gotta work hard in the off season.
Yeah. I'm scared. I hope she doesn't feel like, I reached my ceiling. Yeah. Like, player of the year. She already broke all these rookie records, all these awards. Like, how far can you go? Like, just breaking your own record at that point.
Yeah. I think March Madness will definitely be, the test. It's like, even if they don't get it this year, they have, she has 2 more years to get it. So
yeah.
It's a big accomplishment nonetheless. But I'm like, I'm really
We got to
excited.
get a ring this year.
Literally, I'm so excited.
This is the
team.
team.
This is, the best team I've seen thus far. There's been a lot of teams that I'm like, we have a lot of talent, but they were such, individual players. Mm-hmm. This is a team.
Lindsay, in that recruiting department...
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad she won Coach of the Year. They did their biggest.
And I was, worried about her because I'm like, I don't really know much about her when she got here. But I was like,
rep?
I'm like, okay, Lindsay, I see you. She's a little quiet, but she be doing what she's doing.
Y'all know, and behind the scenes, come on now. That's why I feel bad for our men's team because Eric Musselman has an amazing reputation. Yeah. And the players that he brought in, they're good. Individually, like you mentioned, individually excellent players. But you look at last game, Desmond Claude, 1 point. And it was a free throw, obviously. Yeah. It's sad. He's 0 for 9, and he was our best shooter. Granted, we have Wesley, but what?
Honestly, for them, I feel like it's team chemistry. I don't think it's that they don't have the talent because, like we saw at the beginning of the season, we were like, they should have beat all these teams. They beat Michigan State, and I'm like, what?
Sorry. We have a comment in the chat. They are, thank you, shouting out the Pisces, but you definitely spelled it wrong.
You're so funny. But no, I think especially for the men's team, I'm like, I think it's just team chemistry. Like, at the beginning of the season, I remember saying that I love how they all came in the huddle. They could all correct each other. I was at one of the last home games, and it was not like that. It was like someone had to, like, go and grab this person. They didn't want to hear it. Desmond was very upset. People didn't want to hear him. And you can kind of see, like, especially because it's some of these guys, like, last year, that it's kind of, like, sinking in. And they're like, we want to win so bad, but we don't know how to do it anymore. I think, like, they're just tired. And it's unfortunate. But I also think it's like, you know, we talk about lineup. I'm like, no offense, but if I can see, like, based on who we're playing, who should be out there, who should be the big out there, why can coach not see it? I'm like, I don't know if he's just like, let's keep trying, Josh. Like, what? But I'm like, you get out there and you mess up the momentum from the start. And I'm like, okay, easy fix. Get him out. I get it. We're letting him try, but I'm like, get him out, because I can only imagine as a player, when you're on this losing streak, you're like, here we go again. Same things. We're not making any changes. So I'm like, it sucks. And obviously I'm not a coach. So I'm like, maybe there is some, like, strategy to it. But I'm like, it just sucks to see all this talent and it's not being, like, shown on the court. Because I'm like, it's not that they're not talented. It's just that right now they're not working well together. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, even not together, but I think individually they're also off. Like we said, for the past couple of weeks, Saint hasn't been scoring. And, like, they're trying to score. Saint's trying to score. Desmond's trying to score. I mean, we see he's putting up 9 threes. That's in a game he's trying. Rashawn was our leading scorer last game, like,
which is insane. If you know, like,
29 points.
It's insane.
The man was cooking.
He is cooking.
But it is weird, like, together and individually, we can't. I don't know if the teams are just better, but there's no way all of them are just better than us. I don't know. Something happened. You know, maybe a little
riff raff or something.
A gal got in the mix, and I stir at the pot.
I hope not. Come on, learn from these stories, guys. I'm like, it's
Please.
Not worth it. Please.
I don't know what it is. Don't mind me. I'm instigated.
We're just
honestly,
chatting.
But it is what it is. I'm really sad and disappointed that this is how it goes. But our last game is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Our last game is UCLA, but our last home game is tomorrow.
Yeah.
We better go with the Banks seniors. I don't know if Desmond's going to leave after this, but,
if Desmond was
Rashawn.
Desmond
Terrence.
is really good.
Oh.
Terrence never got, poor thing.
My Shayla, how did you break your arm?
Literally, I still want to know the story.
Matt Nolan, like, it's sad.
Literally,
it's
I'm
sad.
like, I don't know if there's some type of something someone put on them.
So bad.
But I'm like, stop talking about that video. This is not helping. They've really been through it all. Like, the injuries, just restructuring.
Everybody.
This was a whole new team.
Debris in the elbow.
Which is crazy. But, like, this is a whole new team, whole new coach. It's like, I wasn't expecting it to be just smooth sailing, but I'm like, I definitely didn't expect them to be this bad.
I feel like it's worse than last year. At least last year I was like, okay, we're going to March.
Literally.
We're in the Big Ten now, so it's definitely different. I can't compare.
Now I'm like, all right, y'all.
So Cancun, anyone? Speaking of Cancun, Debo's out of the 49er drama, and now he perhaps may be a Super Bowl contender next year. You guys, Debo Samuels is a commander. Never in my life did I think. First of all, I wasn't hip to the name Commanders. I was choosing the other ones on the list, but okay, here we are. Debo is a commander. I can't believe it. I really thought he was gonna retire a 49er. He had an all-star breakout season 2021. I'm like, and now, how the dominoes have fallen.
How the turntables turned.
I don't know. I mean, they said about the weight issues. He said he's 225.
You don't look 225.
I don't know. Maybe it's muscle mass, weighing him down a little.
He don't look gut. No, it was the gut. I saw the picture. You talk about it's muscle mass.
I saw just a recent airport video, and I said, 25. Okay, sure. But we're not here to back on his weight. We're here to talk about him being a 49er. A commander. I think this is exactly what they needed.
Who?
The Commanders. They were one game away from Super Bowl.
You think he's the key to them?
No, but I think Terry can't do it alone. And you add Debo. I'm not going to lie. This reminds me of when James Harden went out and he put on so much weight. Got traded. It was like the next day. They said, where did that stomach go? Like, I wish we had a production team. Roll the clip.
No, literally. Did you see the pictures of Luka they just showed? They said that LA Ozempic is getting it right.
Like, I just know, I'm not going to lie, I don't know Debo from dirt. But he just seems like the type that's like, this chip was on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's going to lose all that weight, tone up, lock in.
Literally.
And then we're going to say, oh my gosh, who is this muscled, skinny, slim king?
Right? I'm nosy because I'm like, there's some strategy to that.
No, yeah.
That weight and being like, all right, let me see where I can go.
I don't want to be here
Which
no
is
more.
crazy because I'm like, why? I mean, I get it because I'm like, the Niners, you were like, okay. When they got to the Super Bowl, I said,
oh, literally.
This is how you perform?
And back to back. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Literally. I said, so I kind of get, he said, yo, you're not going to win it. You're not going to win it. I got to go somewhere with some potential. And I'm like, the Commanders, that is the potential. I'm like, I thought it was weird because I'm like, do they technically need him? I feel no, just because I feel like they're a young team and and they've been so far already.
Yeah.
That I'm like, eventually I feel like they'll get there. But I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. I think if they didn't get Debo, maybe since Devontae Adams just got let go, they would have got him. Definitely a vet for sure.
You know where they think Devontae's going with his bestie.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Like, I can't believe the nonsense of the Jets.
No,
like, you did all this. Mind you, he skipped preseason for that retreat, all that nonsense. You had a terrible season. Oh, you get hurt the first game. It
Literally.
was so, which is like,
insane.
It was so, like, the dramatics of it all. Like, it was so Hollywood. Yeah. Gets hurt. Not the best season. Devontae makes a big deal, comes.
Yeah.
And then he's like, the team chemistry sucks. A guy scores, nobody's celebrating with him. I'm like, you telling the media this and not your team? Like, it must be bad. Like, oh my gosh.
No, I don't know. I'm like,
now they're both gone within a year. Like,
listen,
drama queens.
Y'all already know.
Drama queens.
Aaron Rodgers, I think, needs to give it up. I think
Absolutely.
This is insane. Like, to just be jumping around to teams. Now you got to jump around to a new team.
Absolutely.
Devontae Adams, if it was me, I'm not following him.
Yeah.
I'm not following him.
At all.
There's no reason. You tried it once. Look where it got you. Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm like, let him figure it out because really, I'm like, how many more years does Aaron Rodgers have?
Well past his prime. I don't even, like, I get it. Oh, he can go on any team and he can mold to any roster and blah, blah, blah. And, it's just,
I'm tired of it.
It seems like he's a cancer. I can't lie. Everywhere he goes, people are getting fired, bro. Coaches are not staying. Like, it's like, oh, I don't like you. I don't like you're not Brady, bro. But allegedly, he got the power to just.
Which I think is insane because, like, realistically, you're not producing results.
And if he goes to the Raiders and Devontae just came from there, I know Devontae.
There's no way you could go back. There's no way you could go back.
Massa, can I get my job?
So that was a joke, y'all. I was just trying to see how they were over there, and I miss y'all. I miss
hot. Y'all. It's just so upsetting.
That means you're gonna go there and mess up that team chemistry.
Yeah, that's the thing. But what I was saying about Debo and the Commanders, I do think he'll be like a good vet for the wide receiver locker room because we did say they're a younger team. I'm not saying Debo's older, but he has a couple of years on him, and he can say, y'all, don't put on them pounds, eat lightly.
He said,
but if you want to get out of a contract, this is what you got to do.
This is what you do. Put on them pounds and make sure they get you for the right angle, okay?
I'm not saying we're going to get 2021 Debo, but if he locks in, and Jaden Daniels.
I was about to say, you have a great quarterback.
Woo!
I mean,
Super Bowl run. Hello. Hello.
I think they're definitely going to make a Super Bowl run. I'm like, they were too close.
Next
they're hungry
3
now.
years, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
If they don't, that will be the biggest downfall ever. There's no reason.
Oh,
You're
my
too
goodness.
close.
I'll be so sad. Speaking of downfalls, my Shayla. Tee Higgins. Oh. T, I know you're watching us right now.
T's watching?
Not too much. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. T, I wish you could be a Raven. I just know we're not gonna make that move because of the amount of money
I was about
that
to
you
say.
want. But I wish. Oh my goodness. I would be so hyped. It's sad. Back-to-back franchise tag. They basically saying
you're not going anywhere.
And they $26 million. I mean, that's not the worst, but that's not what he deserves. And I saw this report today. Like, they said Tee Higgins. Oh no, it was Chad Ochocinco. I can't remember the other guy, but they said, Tee Higgins is not a number 2, but he's behind Jamar Chase. Of course, he's like naturally going to be a number 2. But if you look at him, his style of play, his size, I think he's like a true 6'3", 180, like a true. For those that be lying about their height, he's a tank, and he's actually a wide receiver 1. Yeah. It's sad they're holding him back, but I think they're gonna trade him. Let's be real. They said they're tagging him to see or to make a deal. They have to pay Jamar Chase, triple crown Jamar Chase, and that defensive edge. I can't remember Trey, who just had a back-to-back 17-sack season. They don't got the funds.
I was about to say, where are you getting the money?
They don't got the funds.
They're definitely over there like, okay, you give me $2. You give me $3.
You said what? Oh, how many years? Anyways,
it sucks because I love to see a team with just like
two dogs. Like you got Jay Jettis and Jordan Addison.
Yeah,
dogs.
It sucks. I'm like, they shouldn't be doing him like that because I'm like, y'all, don't waste his time like that. Tagging him 2 years is crazy. 1 year, okay. Hey, listen, we're going to work some things out and we'll be ready by the next year.
I'm saying.
Why are you not ready?
They got to move the money around.
Yes.
Like, we talked about dogs. The Bears, they have Roma Dunze, Keenan Allen. I cannot list everybody. On the Texans, Diggs, Nico Collins. Like, you have dogs. This is what the Bengals need.
Literally.
Mind you, Burrow wasn't hurt this year. Okay, come back. Whatever. He wasn't hurt. And they didn't have the best season, but the Bengals, they just went to the Super Bowl 3-4 years ago? I would not. Obviously, if I'm Tee Higgins, I want to stay.
Yeah.
Like, you don't. But you're not getting another Joe Burrow.
Literally.
Like, the best quarterbacks, their rosters are full. Like we said, Ravens, full.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, I don't think they're paying T.
No, I don't
know if they got the moolah for that. Actually, they might. But I don't think they necessarily need him.
I wouldn't want to go to them. I'm like,
the culture
that locker room seems, ugh.
Maybe he may go to the Niners. I don't know. Actually, no, they just paid Brandon Ayuk that money. I don't know.
I don't know. It's so unfortunate because I love the duo, and I feel like Joe Burrow does fit them, and I'm like, it could be so good. But I'm like, they're literally playing him. You have to stop playing these athletes and being like, they're gonna we could just make them stay. We could just make them stay.
Literally,
I'm like, you can't. I'm like, he's too good.
And then to say, we know we're gonna reach a deal with him. How low do you want him to stoop? $35 million.
Literally,
it's crazy though. $35 million.
I'm like, to me, I see $26 million. I said, hey,
no,
they got you paid, boy.
But I mean, he knows his worth.
No.
And Jamar Chase was out for a couple games, and he stepped up.
Literally.
He knows his worth.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's really, especially it's the second time now, I feel like you kind of have to take a stand. But I'm like,
yeah,
I don't want to see him gone. I don't want to see him on another team.
At all. I'm like, he's a real, even though I say he's a real wide receiver 1, if they're on Jamar, you have T.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, if he's gone, and okay, you get someone from the draft, 5th round, I don't care, 2nd round pick, you have to see if even this year, Keon Coleman, he didn't do how we thought. Marvin Harrison, he didn't do how we thought. You cannot bet on your draft picks. Yeah. And these are 1st round guys. Mm-hmm. Tee Higgins is there. Like, what?
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing? And let me not say we. What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
But, since
because
I
would have made sure that money was there to pay this man.
I would have said, okay, hey fans, the last game of the season, we're selling extra candy.
Literally,
something.
I said, take the Girl donation bucket around. We try to get T paid, please.
Please, if you love T.
I'm not joking. I bet you they probably can't. There's probably some rule. If they start a GoFundMe, there's somebody out there that got a bunch of money.
No.
Be so for real.
I think they're just being, okay, honestly, they effed up. You didn't pay Jamar before this season. You effed up for yourself. And now his agent, she literally tweeted, "You're making this so easy for me." Now he's triple crown, and he said, if he's not the highest paid,
literally,
and Jay Jettis got his coins,
it's like nobody in that room is thinking. Nobody
has
a brain at all. Y'all just think you can finesse people. And then
what is old boy's name?
I don't get it.
CeeDee Lamb. Don't know why. As I said, he got his coins. Jay Jettis got his coins. Tyreek, and now Jamar. And yeah, I don't know why CD, whatever. Then today he said, we got to win it.
You're not winning nothing. Shut up.
The delusion. But okay. I don't know. It's sad, honestly. But hey, I think he knows, he understands. I hope he got one of the best agents.
No, for sure.
Maybe Jalen Hurts agent, something.
I know that's right. I don't know. It's gonna be fun to see how this whole thing plays out, but I'm getting a little worried.
I feel like I don't know where he's gonna end up. Niners,
literally. But I feel like,
it don't
how
sound
will
right.
the Bengals recover?
I know. Oh my goodness.
How?
But he could go anywhere. Jets.
I'm not worried about T. Okay, I'm not
I
worried about
am
him.
because it could really ruin his career.
I mean, I agree. If he goes somewhere trash, I agree.
Like
So
the
I'm
Giants don't have a QB.
That's why I'm like,
they have
is it
neighbors? Nah, they got second pick. I think. Hold up.
You think?
No.
Yeah.
No. I think they're gonna focus on obviously QB and maybe linemen. They don't. I don't know if
Bears.
they got the money.
Bears linemen.
Oh yeah,
Linemen.
absolutely, bro. The combine. Did you see? They were the fastest linemen of the.
Wait, yeah, I did.
I
see
said,
that. I said,
wow. They said statistically the linemen in this combine bigger, faster, stronger. Yes.
I would have said move, linemen. Come here.
I don't know where they came from, what schools, who's cooking, what nutritionists y'all got. Yeah. Fastest lineman. Yeah. Bears come to the front. Ravens, we can use. Bengals come to the front. There's a million teams.
No, for sure.
But we always say game is won and lost in the trenches. Linemen, I'm so happy to see that this combine class is like putting in that work.
No, for sure.
The big boys. Now, what do we say, y'all? Do your squats, do your yoga, take some Pilates classes.
Some hip mobility.
Please.
Put some Bengay on them knees.
And them ankles. Please. Sure. Especially the defensive ones. Oh, y'all, they be off the edge real quick.
No,
Anthony Lucas, we lost a good one. Please, ice them ankles. Take it seriously and stop eating anything you want just because.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Did anybody else stand out for you in the combine aside from the linemen? Woody Marks? No.
I mean, obviously, because that's us.
Trojans, yeah.
But I heard. What did I hear? Good things. Well, I heard not good things about Tej Johnson. I heard everybody, kind of hating on him.
Oh my gosh, he's a piece of paper.
Literally,
I was so shocked. I didn't know his weight.
Me neither. But I'm like, he knew that. He knew that.
Those people that are like, it always works out for me. For example, my lovely Panthers QB Bryce. I've always been this height my whole life, even though he was listed at 6'2". Taz, though, they got on Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
But he's even lighter than him.
Yeah.
I said, wait, no. Devontae Smith was... And then I said, what? He's lighter than him?
154 pounds.
I thought it was 151, but 150 something. That's not good. It's not bad. I'm not saying he's malnourished.
My thing
but
y'all knew this. This has to be his season weight.
He's been at Oregon for 17 million years.
Why did no one fix this?
A little weight staff, a little
literally
test. Pick up that 34 dumbbell.
No,
something.
Like I said, here's an extra peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Eat it now.
I don't think they saw it as a problem because Oregon has been dominating the Pac-12. Yeah. They went undefeated, then they got crumpled like a piece of paper.
Oh yeah,
when time came. But I don't think it's a problem. I'm not gonna lie. But realistically, we already said when you get to the big leagues, they're bigger, faster, stronger.
And I think especially at the combine, y'all know that's how they sit there and judge you.
Literally.
I'm like, he was probably prepared for it. Anybody that's on his team should have said, listen, they're gonna talk about you. You're little, whatever. But I'm like, they're eating him
Maybe
up.
he knew. I think he definitely knew. I didn't see any Twitter statement, Instagram video. Yeah. I think it is something. I think it is good to not respond. Yeah. What a great PR team, Tez. Yeah.
No, for sure. Obviously everyone says his film is great.
Yeah.
So it's he has that to back him up. It's just they're going to take this and run with it.
And them ankles. Oh my, I need to see. I haven't even seen a photo, but y'all know. I believe small ankles. Oh my goodness.
No, for sure. The only thing I saw is Micah Parsons say, in support of him. He said, don't get caught up in the numbers. Man plays like he runs a 4-3 tape will teach you that. Michael Parsons, you
Tez, I look at them ankles stink. This is what I say. Look at Chet. Do your ball exercises for your ankles and feet because his ankles are sticks.
Yeah.
And you've seen LaMelo Ball. You see Kevin Durant. you got small ankles, Tess.
Well, I think the biggest thing was they were saying like because he's so light and his what was it?
His height?
No, he's so light.
And his height? What are you saying? Like
Well,
those two combined?
No, and like when he was running in the drill, like they said because it was so, it was like 4.51, I think, and they said,
he's 5'10".
They said it was well, was he actually
5'10"?
And 154 pounds?
5'10"?
You know he probably wasn't.
5'10".
But they were just saying he should have been faster, because he's so small. They said, we got bigger people over here running faster than you. What's going on?
That's real.
And I'm like, yeah, I mean, they have a point. But
his official height, 5'9". Wow.
5'9", 154.
This man's a running back.
I know running backs bigger than him. I do.
5'9".
No running back of mine. He's getting ate up. Brick walls.
I love the combine because when I Google blank actual height, your combine statistics come up. Let me look up Jalen Smith actual height.
Here she goes.
Cause 6'2" ain't real.
That's what they have on USC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, yeah. So we like to lie.
Oh, definitely. I do think all programs,
they
fib
have
a
to.
little.
I'm not gonna say.
Wow, are we shocked? Jalen Smith listed height 5'10". Wait, 187.
You said 5'10"?
5'10".
And we had him
at 6'2". We knew. We're not hating y'all.
I knew. Because I said there's no way.
He wasn't 6'2".
Literally.
At
all.
all.
I said, if he's 6'2", I'm 6 foot. So something's going on here.
This is actually so interesting. I think I found a new hobby. Because now I'm wondering what is Woody's actual height. 5'10". Jalen and Woody are the same height?
There's no way. Let me stop.
We're not packing no height, y'all. It's just interesting to see, the world was shocked when Bryce Young, when they saw his height, and then they were like, but it's set. That's how we're just so shocked. We're not haters.
Usually when I see 6'2", I'm like, okay, he's 6 foot. I didn't expect him to be
5'10". Y'all, and also he's a DB. We have to be serious here. Defensive backs in the league, big bodies. They're big bodies. I don't know whether he's going to play nickel. I don't know what exact position he's going to play. But as the DB 5'10" in the NFL, I do think he has a challenge up for him. But, hey, he was invited to the combine. I think he's going to get a late first round, I guess, or maybe second round. We'll see. But whatever, just neither here or there. I did want to say, though, guys, we are not journalists and we're not haters. We give our opinions. This is a sports podcast, woman-owned, women-led, women-hosted. We are on-air hosts. That is our specialty. Literally. We talk all sports. We talk entertainment. We talk everything. Oh, no, Amelia Perez is done for. Finally won't have to hear about it anymore. Yes, we'll hit on all subjects. That's what we do. That's who we are. And we back it up with stats.
Yeah.
We watch film. We watch the games, not just the highlights. So we have creds.
Listen, we give credit where credit is due, okay? This is really just at times tough love. It's hey, listen, I want to see you eat, so this is how I got to talk to you.
Exactly.
That's just how it is.
You can't sugarcoat everything.
Literally.
And you can't just talk about the good. That's not life.
Literally.
That's not realistic.
The good and the bad.
Exactly.
That's the only way you grow.
If we only said, Makai, Miller. No, we have to say, Jacoby. You're guardable.
Literally.
Where were you week 3?
And you know why she's saying that? Because she knows you can do better.
Thank you.
That's the only
reason. We literally
reason.
say, Deuce, you got that dog. You
Literally.
got it. And we disagree too. I say, I'm glad Deuce is gone. Macy said,
I can't believe this. I'm sick.
He deserved better. We need to use him as a tight end, actually not a wide receiver. We disagree too. And that's fine. But what you're not going to do is call us haters.
At all.
Because we don't hate. We don't hate. We give our opinions, but we're not haters.
For sure.
We're not haters. We're not haters.
Mad at me.
Even Joe Burrow, I don't hate him. I just think,
even in that
AFC North, it got a little rivalry.
And we excuse us. Sam Darnold should have won, okay? That's an opinion.
Real.
That is an opinion.
Real. Stand up. He should have. Oh, poor Sam. Now he's a free agent. Oh, they played him so bad. Where is he gonna go? Don't play Vikings. Don't play. Resign that man.
Like, be so for real.
JJ McCarthy, resign him. Resign Sam right now. Because if Sam ends up on the Raiders,
I'm going to be sick.
They basically said, we don't want you. We want Matthew Stafford. And then Matthew Stafford said, I'm actually resigning with the Rams.
Don't even look over here. I know where I'm going.
Literally. And then now what? Oh, hey, Sam, you still... It's crazy he's 28, though. I was like, he's young.
He doesn't look 28.
I feel like he's been out of college for so long, though. But he's like...
I would have never guessed.
He's near our age.
Literally.
Wait, when does millennial start? Because that's actually crazy to me.
Okay, it has to start after 26.
1981.
Oh, that's
1996.
a lot. So he's not a Gen Zer. He's a Gen Zer.
Okay.
Is he?
29. Yes, he is by 1
Which is
year.
So weird. That is so weird. I would have never expected
by
that.
1 year. Wow.
That's so weird.
Wow. I can't believe it. I don't know. Other things I can't believe, NFLPA report cards. The main thing that I'm so happy about is when I look at the column of strength training, I don't see no Fs, no F minuses. Training staff, no F minuses. Last year was despicable and deplorable. But the Cardinals, they have the worst the entire league, the Cardinals have the worst. This is their, I'm not even gonna tell you what the names is. D+, D-, B, F-, D-, C, F, and C+. Not even an A. Not one A. What?
It's like
an F- for locker room. And the players, mind you, the players vote for y'all, for those of y'all who don't know. The players vote on, it says locker room, dining hall, nutritionist, treatment of families, training staff, weight room, and strength coaches. So the players, this is from the players themselves. Bro, the Cardinals, dang.
Which I'm like, what's going on? Because the head coach is an A. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nutritionist. Okay, B. Team travel, B. Everything else is trash.
F-? Your locker room? And it's
crazy.
not just like the locker room. It's like not like the how do I say? Not the physical locker room, but also like the chemistry. Yeah, the environment.
Yeah.
Whew. You wouldn't think.
Well, I mean.
Yeah.
I said performance-wise, I mean, there's definitely a problem here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I didn't think it was this bad.
Yeah. I think it can be hard, though, when the coaches see their grade and they're like, me? Like,
no,
the
literally.
Jags in the C.
Imagine you don't know. You're like, hey,
no, real.
Wait a minute.
Like, I chop it up with him all the time.
They said, I hate that guy.
You thought you were doing good. Like, you have a little team motto. You have a little, but like.
This should be a reality check for all of them because they voted.
Yeah.
So it's like, my thing is, can someone take the lead and say, y'all, we got to do better. Like, you're not winning anything with an F- locker room. What?
At all.
That's
I mean,
insane.
An F in anything. Like, the Bengals have an F for food.
I saw that.
Food.
I said, what are you talking about?
Like, I can't lie. I said this last show. You're multimillionaires. And the organizations are gotta be worth billions of dollars. Y'all can't bolster the programs and put some good food. Like, how bad can the food be? I really can't imagine F. Like,
literally.
Multiple players voted F. 105, I'm pretty sure it's 105 players on the team. F? Now, I get it if it's like grapes and blueberries and raspberries. I don't like them, bro.
Okay, but that's not an F. F should be like, be for real.
It's
F
like
should be
unseasoned.
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm like, how are they rating it? Is it like
maybe it's like, oh,
gross?
it's just mashed potatoes with salt and pepper. Like, y'all coming on ground.
That seems like a crazy way to rate
and like
food.
dry steak or like, have you seen like sliced turkey but it's dry? Not like deli, but like
yeah. I'm
turkey.
like, how are they rating? Are you rating this like it's a gourmet restaurant? Or are you rating this like?
I wonder. And
that's something I need
like
to know.
Pre-practice food, post-practice food, pre-game meals.
Yeah, I think one of my biggest things that I noticed was like the treatment of families, which I'm like, a lot of those were crazy to me because like people were mad they had to pay for like daycare during the games, and I'm like, that's like real world problems. Like people have to pay for daycare.
Yeah, that doesn't.
To me, I'm like, you're mad you have to pay for daycare. Okay, I get it. Other teams aren't paying for daycare, and your team is. You're upset, but I'm like. I don't know.
No, literally.
Like
first world problems.
Like,
no,
what do
literally.
you need?
F-.
I'm like, you're bad because you don't want to take care of your kids. You don't want to pay for them, and you chose to have them. I said it's just crazy.
And I mean, not everybody's a multimillionaire, obviously, but like,
I mean, for sure.
Y'all can make it happen. Y'all can, make it happen.
Like, the Packers low-key ate this. They said, we're good.
No, yeah. The Ravens, I wasn't the happiest about. I can't lie. Like, all B's. Except, team travel and ownership. But John Harbaugh getting a B. Ooh, weight room. I mean, I'm not going to lie. This is, like, a step up from the Ravens. Because last year, I was like, what? But, like, nutritionist, I want the nutritionist to have an A. Like, this person has great diet plans for us. Come on. We got to do better. No. This is what's stopping us from getting our ring. I'm calling it right now.
Oh,
if we look, Ravens, hear me. If we look at this and lock in, we're winning the ring next year. We're winning the ring. Winning the ring. The Bills getting the F- for team travel. I can't imagine. Like,
are
is
you
it like
traveling on horse?
Only some people get in the plane. Everybody else gets a buzz. Or it's like you gotta wake up at 3 a.m. Like, what is the F- for?
No, literally. I'm like, some of these gotta be like bougie. But I'm like, you know what is Miami Dolphins has all A's. I said, all A's?
I totally skipped that.
All freaking A's. I'm like, Miami. What you got going on in Miami?
What's his name? Their coach? He does seem like he runs a tight ship. But like fun.
Yeah.
Fun. I don't know. But, y'all, we've held it, waited to the end for the main topic. As you can see on our thumbnail, does Gervonta Davis still have gas in the tank? I feel like this is a question that people were asking before the fight, during the fight, and after the fight. If y'all watched it like I did, I don't know. He took that knee. Oh, yeah, hashtag Greasegate is going viral. Let me say, if you're not black, I've gotten my hair braided since I came out the womb.
Yeah.
With everything. Blue Magic, with jam, with jelly, with everything. There was no edge control back in the day.
At all.
We use grease.
At all.
There was no edges. We use grease. So I know grease, okay? It does get in your eye if it rains, okay? Day 1, day 2. 3-4 days later, from sweat, I don't know. It's never happened to me personally, and I've played sports.
I was about to say, I was outside, so... I don't know.
Playground, hopscotch, Foursquare with grease in my hair. There was no edge control.
Rhyme.
Lakers in 5. Like, come on. There never was an instance where I was like...
At all.
I'm sure, no. There's definitely, like, maybe the grease drained a little on the side, but, like... So much that you take a knee.
I feel like, listen.
Talk to him.
You know
Talk
that
to him.
You know you was gonna take this L.
Talk to him.
You should have taken this L.
Talk to him.
They saved you with that vote.
Talk to him.
And it just wasn't your day.
They don't want to hear it.
They don't want to hear it.
They don't want to hear it.
I'm like, that doesn't mean he's not a great fighter.
Y'all, I'm from Baltimore.
I'm like, but he lost.
Oh my gosh, the Baltimore people are heed. Baltimore people don't play about their city. They don't play about their people. Lamar could basically be from Baltimore now. They don't play about him. You can't speak bad on nothing. But Gervonta, I would say though, this like Roach definitely like his best opponent. He's been fighting duds. I'm not gonna lie.
You're so right.
And I'm not saying duds, but like,
come on now.
The easy.
And I think we saw that. I said, wait, hold on now.
It's given like Rolly, like he's talented, but like, come on.
I don't
you
know.
knew that he wasn't on his level. You knew.
Yeah,
we knew.
I'm like, I don't know if you underestimated him.
I'm saying he literally said before he like, I want to do this forever. Like, I want to quit soon. He told, I think it was Stephen A. Smith. He was like, I'm looking at the little grass is green on the other side. I'm like, oh, he going in with the mindset of like, might be one of the last.
I know when you took that knee, he said, this might be my last.
I'm like, is it? I don't think it's age, but I mean, fighting
wears you.
Exactly.
Like, bro.
He been fighting for years. Day in and day out, practicing. I would say Roach, he did his thing.
Literally.
He did not back down. He was on 10 toes. Even though I'm looking at the percentage, Gervonta had more. I would say Roach could have beat him.
No, for sure.
He could have beat. I'm watching the fight. This was the only fight I'm watching, and I'm like, oh, we may lose.
Yeah, I did not think. I didn't think he had this
at all.
Oh, baby.
Every
I think
round,
this
like,
might be.
come on, Gervonta, you need to lock in. Like, bro,
Right?
I'm listening to what the trainer saying. I'm like, okay. And where's the part where he's saying, man, if you knock this bro down, now I get the camera right there. But I'm like,
No,
what is he waiting for? Like, I'm
No,
like, what is he waiting for?
Fighting is so hard for me to watch. 'Cause I'd be like, bro, whoop
Literally.
him. Like, I get it. You gotta like
It's
feel
all about
out your
strategy.
opponent
Yeah.
and like understand how he fights. I get it, but I'm like, I was so frustrated because I said it looked like, bro, you gonna lose this. I need you to get something. I said, you don't realize. I don't know if you realize it, but you losing right now. Right?
I know.
Like,
and then I think he did hit him with his little specialty left jab, and still, I'm like, oh my, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know the specifics of this fight, but I know like with Mike Tyson, they said, oh, if you make to this amount of rounds, you get this amount of money. So I'm like, okay, are they both trying to get like to this round so then they can get the moolah? But I can't lie, Tank took that knee. I don't care if it's grease, goblin, whatever. Like, come on, we have to be serious. If you take a knee,
you're done.
it don't matter what
Literally.
the reason is. Unless it's like a flyer. I don't know.
Literally.
There's no like stipulations.
I know, unless
you take a knee, it's come on. The rules is the rules. The ref saying, if you do it again, because it looked like, I'm like, this guy. And then Roach took a knee too. I said, you know what? What are we doing?
I feel like I was bamboozled. I was like, okay,
No,
like,
literally.
what's going on?
And then my Wi-Fi wanted to start lagging. I said, stop.
No, it low-key was. I said, let me pull this phone out. Let me pull this phone out.
This can't be. I don't know. It was definitely exciting though. I would say like, this is who Tank needs to be fighting more.
I agree.
But he did gain weight for the fight. So it's like a new weight class he's trying out. I don't know. Maybe, I'm not saying he gained 50 pounds, but maybe he should stick to his lore.
I just feel like when you start blaming it on grease,
come on, bro.
There's more to it.
And the thing is, I seen the girl page, like, she posted, like, oh, dating alive, da-da-da, and, like, before the fight. And, like, now all of her comments are, like, hate, this, that, and the third. They say, you'll never get another client. You need to close your bookings. And, like, I hate, I'm a champion of black people. It's sad that, like, I know he's not trying to bring her down, but he was like, she used grease in my hair, and, like, you didn't say, oh, the grease, da-da-da. He said, she used grease. And like, as a person who studies words for my degree, like, words are, like, you have to be so intentional. Yeah. And now, like, she's getting blamed. She's taking the brunt of it all.
In my opinion, I feel like you're too old. You always have your hair braided. There's no way you didn't know that.
Come on.
Like, I would have walked in there, no grease on my hair. Like, I can't have grease on my hair. Like, I feel like that's something you know by now. And even if you're like, okay, she did it, I'm going to sit there and rub it off or something. Like, make sure you take an alcohol pad and, I'm like, I don't believe.
Take a hot shower.
Literally, I don't think it was her. I think that was an easy way out.
Yeah.
And I think it's unfortunate she's getting blamed for it. But I'm like,
sure.
Bro, just say, today wasn't your day. Like, I should have.
They look nice, girl. I hope you're booked and busy. I'm like, booked and busy.
I would have so much more respect if you were like, bro, today wasn't my day. Like, I should have fought harder. He's a great opponent. And you could have left it at that. But now you're blaming others.
Literally.
Not even taking accountability.
It shouldn't have been a draw. I don't think it should have been a draw.
But if it wasn't a draw?
I think Roach should have won. But
literally.
Look, don't take my Baltimore call. I'm not very loud, but
I'm like, how can you be so loud and so wrong?
I don't know. It was so close. Mm-hmm. And I know Tank won percentage-wise and, like, power and this, that, and the third. He hit most of the strikes on him, but it just looked like it wasn't Tank. Like, It looked like he was off.
It did.
But maybe it's because we're seeing him versus somebody that actually, like...
Yeah, that could be it. When you actually...
You actually fighting somebody that don't like, just pull hair.
You're like, whoa, wait a minute.
No, literally.
Wait a minute.
The grease. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, y'all go ahead and prepare for that rematch.
Oh yeah.
And don't take too long.
Give it 6 months, please.
Literally. That's don't put this off forever.
Yeah. I don't even. They be dragging it out and all that.
Reschedule.
Make it quick, okay?
Right.
Make it quick.
I'm like, this is left unsaid now.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, okay.
Bruh.
I need you to play again. Don't have no grease in your hair. In fact, shave your head. So we don't have that problem.
Real.
I don't want to hear no
excuses.
It's
sad though because now he's not perfect no more. You gotta draw on this thing. I mean, it's not a
Which
loss,
sucks, but I'm like, that's the name of the game.
But like perfection is like,
I get it, but
it's like,
a draw. It could have been an L.
Yeah, that knee. I'll never let that go. Bro, I realized, bro, all fighters are short. Tank is like 5'8".
Tiny.
Roach is like
Literally
5'9". Terrence Crawford is like 5'8". I said, why are they all under 5'10"? None of them. They're all short, mad, angry men.
I know. You would think like being tall, some of that wingspan, but maybe being shorter, pack more power. Cause
I don't know.
Maybe
I think
power,
they have anger
I feel
issues.
Like it's some
shorter men. Isn't that a thing, or is that just I'm not?
I mean, it's probably like an association. It's probably not causation.
Yeah, I still let me be clear. I do not support Gervonta Davis as a person, only as a fighter. Once you put your hands on a woman multiple times, once you hit and run, doesn't matter if somebody died or not, but the fact that a pregnant lady was in the car and you get off because the city of Baltimore just ghetto and they take bribes, yeah, I don't support you as a person. And I do believe people can change, but you put your hands on a woman multiple times, yeah. Okay, so I do not support this man. Obviously, as a fighter, I watch his game, sports podcast, but outside these walls, we don't mess with Tank, okay?
At all.
So, Roach, next time you
don't let it be no draw.
Yeah, look in. And I don't even like people from DC, but you need to do something, okay? Bring your biggest and baddest, Study the game.
Send that to Jordan.
And did you see, bro, this is so not related, but Zion got the tattoo of Naruto nine-tailed on his
Zion who?
Zion Williamson. Yeah, Zion
Wait a minute.
He got a nine-tailed seal on his stomach. Since that day, bro had his first triple-double up his career. And he been in the league for 5 years. 5. Lakers at 5. But isn't that crazy? He got a little tat, and now he's balling out.
No. He got a little tat, he lost a little weight, and the confidence is up here. That's what that is.
Real. And Kyrie tore the ACL ski. We called it. Kyrie can't stay healthy. AD can't stay healthy. We literally said, you're putting 2 ticking time bombs on the team.
And Clay is MIA. He show up when he want to.
Like, I'm not going to lie. This move for Clay, bust.
Literally. This is done for. Like, the Mavericks,
I called it because even when Luka and Kyrie was on the team, I was like, Clay, Luka, Kyrie. No.
I told you, I literally stopped noticing Clay. I was like, who else is on this team? There's somebody else.
No. Like, he's a hidden figure.
Literally.
And now, okay, Luka gone. Kyrie, AD hurt. PJ Washington hurt. Clay, it's not even giving Clay of the Mavs. I don't even think, this is Clay's team.
At all.
No.
I'm like, it was Kyrie's team, okay? When Luka left, it was Kyrie's team. And my thing is, I was like, Kyrie is putting his whole team on his back. And now, look at him.
The 8, bro. Hurt. The way he tore it, too, I was like, what are we doing? Huh? It didn't even seem like he should have.
Literally. It's like, it's so easy, unfortunately, to tear it. It's just that right.
It has to be like years. I feel like I'm not familiar with ACL, MCL, but it has to be through years of playing. Because I played soccer all my life. I don't know anybody that's tore their ACL.
You don't?
Like, in soccer, let me say.
I do.
I know professional athletes, but I don't know anybody that's like torn it in like middle school or high school level.
Ashley, my friend Ashley tore hers
in high school.
Yeah, but they say it's because of these quick movements. It's like when you're playing sports, you have these quick
that's
lateral
what I've
movements.
heard. Like lacrosse is dangerous, but like it has to be like an incorrect. Like it can't be like you tear it if you normally do quick movement. It has to be like if you incorrectly like.
I mean, it's just.
I don't even know, but I want to know because I'm still like playing sports. Like, please, what's the movement to avoid? I know.
You can't think about it.
One of my friends, July, she actually did tear it, but like she was walking. She was like, "Oh no, it hurts, but I have to wait for the surgery." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" Like,
it's actually insane. Like, I feel like it's such a common thing that I hear about, but I'm like, nobody knows how they did it. They're kind of like, I was just playing and it happened.
Do regular people just, God,
I hope not.
I don't know. Anyways, I would say we close with the sad, anecdotal, growing up I remember when the Ravens would play when we had Joe Flacco as our quarterback, and we would chant, "Move those chains, move those chains." And now, what do we even have anymore? VAR? Like, check the screen. I don't even know what football has become. I don't even know who I am. I'm losing my sense of identity. The sport is changing. The rules are changing. I don't think anybody complained about the chains. Okay, actually, people did, but like not enough to where they said we need AI.
I don't think anybody was saying like the chains were the problem. It was
refs.
It was the refs. So
but not like, let's get robots.
Yeah. They were just like, can you actually pay attention? Like, do you see what's going on?
Everybody knows the most renowned, like, awful call when they were like, oh, it wasn't a first down. We're like, oh, and all the players like, the chain is over. Like, bro. But nobody said, oh, let's get some AI.
I'm like,
chain
I don't know.
Situation.
To me, I don't know if this is going to be a better move. I'm like, AI.
Please.
I'm like, I'm not trusting AI to.
Even in soccer, they replaced it with AI. And I'm like, this is not what we wanted. It's better, but it's like, the fun of the sport is like the ref looking, then you're like, anticipation.
Literally. And like, you know, everybody being like, I bet it is. I bet it is.
It's like, get the chain. And then they're like holding it. And you're like, all right, chains.
Dystopian. I'm like, what is this? This isn't even like, this is taking away all the elements of football. I'm like, every year. They're like, okay, let me do something else, you know,
to ruin it.
Literally. And I'm like, nobody wants to see that. Like, who asked for this?
Thank you.
I'm like, was there a petition that I didn't see?
Thank you.
I'm like, there was literally no reason to do this.
You're giving us stuff we didn't ask for. We asked for, you know, more, you know, accessible ticket prices.
Literally.
Free gear. College be giving out free shirts like it's nan. Teams be, oh, no, enter the raffle. Y'all should be giving out free shirts every single game. You got the money for it. Don't play. But this, all right, NFL, but you're still letting players that beat on women and speed and all that still in the league. The commissioner's exempt list is crazy. That's crazy to me. The fact that that even exists. Oh, I'm going to choose people that are exempt and can still play, even though they have pending charges.
I'm like, that's...
Okay. Rashee Rice should have never been on the field. And if you believe in God, he said, okay, well.
Literally, I'm like, most like regular jobs, if you have crazy pending charges, they're going to say,
literally,
we'll see you later, maybe.
Literally.
Go ahead and take that time off.
You know, exactly.
It's honestly ridiculous. I'm like, how do you stand for some things and then not for others? And like ridiculous things.
Like hit and run.
Literally.
Obviously, it's all alleged. And I definitely believe like innocent until proven guilty. Yeah. But the fact that he admitted he was at the scene, turned himself in, that's causation enough to say, all right, since like, you admitted you
to run, you don't care about the fact that you could have hurt somebody else?
I mean, Kyron Lacey also like, oh my God, it's just another young brother that you wanted to see succeed. Now that they like came out with the footage, they said like he didn't hit the car, but he caused the accident by speeding into lane, speeding out, and then the car sped around and tried to avoid him and hit somebody else. But the man is no longer on this earth. And he was going to be invited to the combine, now he's not. Like, ugh.
I'm just like,
it's sad.
We see these stories over and over, and everybody is doing the same thing, being like, oh, that's not going to happen to me. What do you mean? You're doing the same thing they did, and literally. Oh, it can't happen to you? That's stupid.
Literally.
I'm like, I've never been like, that person is so cool because they're driving dangerously.
Literally.
I've been like, get away from me. Literally. Don't drive next to me. I'd be like, ooh, let me get this lane because he don't know how to act.
Thank you. All my young brothers, don't buy no more Dodges, Scats, Hellcats, none. Like, get a Toyota Camry, literally. Allure Prius.
Get you a little Mazda Sport like me.
Something cute.
Like
stop. Like, bro, be serious. Like, you're playing with other people's lives, your own future, and your money.
I'm like, or get it, and why do you need to speed? Like crazy, like reckless driving. I don't get it.
Just be late.
You don't like to cruise?
Literally,
be late. I mean, you might have to run a little. You might get a little fine, something. You're still here, and other people are too.
Thank you. And now It's sad. But, let's end on a happy note. I can't think of something. I don't know.
Oh, you don't have nothing?
No, I don't.
Why are you looking at me?
You
said let's end on a happy note.
Melanin March.
Isn't it Women's Month?
It's Women's Month. It's still continuance of Black History Month. Melanin March. I mean, just proud to be Black, proud to be a woman, proud to be a Trojan, okay? And to have this platform to talk and speak about sports day in and day out. Any? She's just proud, y'all.
I'm proud. Hey! I mean, she took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah,
I mean, she took every single, ad lib and everything. She said, I'm proud to be Black, proud to be a woman. I mean, so am I. I don't know why she thought she was better than me by not including me. She said Macy isn't proud. But anyways, y'all, it has come to the time where we have to say goodbye, and it's the end of our show. But do not worry. As always, we'll be back next week. Same time, you know where to find us. If you look down below, you can see how to spell the name. Take her mic away, okay? You can find us here as always. Go back and watch our past episodes. They're fire. We worked hard on them. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you think. And find us on Instagram and TikTok, okay? We post clips. We post funny TikToks. We be working hard, y'all. So find us there. Let us know what you think. Leave comments. And we'll see you next week.